A family once celebrated together on television, now separated by distance, rumors, misunderstandings, and a farm that became the biggest feud in TLC history. But this Thanksgiving, something no one saw coming actually happened. The Roloff family, long believed to be fractured beyond repair, reunited in a rare holiday gathering. A moment fans didn't expect. A moment that instantly set the internet on fire. So now the biggest question is, what really went down behind those family photos and carefully worded captions? Was this a true step toward forgiveness and reconnection? Or was the tension lurking just beyond what the cameras allowed us to see? Today, we're breaking down everything fans noticed. The wholesome moments, the awkward interactions, and the biggest clues that reveal whether the Roloffs are finally healing or just pretending for the holiday season. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. For nearly 2 decades, Little People, Big World has let viewers witness births, marriages, heartbreaks, and the rise of a family empire built on Roloff Farms. But somewhere along the way, things changed. What was once a tight-knit family working side by side slowly became a group living very separate lives. Zach and Tori building their future away from the farm, Jeremy and Audrey carving out their own brand and beliefs online, Molly choosing a private life far from the spotlight, and Jacob returning to the farm but staying far away from the cameras. Meanwhile, Matt and Amy, the couple whose love story launched the show, officially closed their chapter together, moved on with new partners, and began designing completely different futures. It left fans wondering, was this just a family growing up? Or a family breaking apart? And with fewer episodes, less social media interaction, and almost no full family gatherings, it started to seem like the days of big Roloff reunions were over. That's why this year's Thanksgiving celebration stunned fans everywhere. Suddenly, and without warning, the Roloffs appeared to be together again, shared dinners, smiling photos, familiar faces under the same roof for the first time in a long time. But appearances can be misleading. Within minutes, dedicated followers began zooming in on backgrounds, analyzing who was missing, and asking the question on everyone's mind. Was this a true family reunion? Or just a carefully crafted moment hiding the real tension beneath the surface? Because behind every shared memory, there might be a silent conflict. And behind every smile, a story fans were never supposed to see. For the family members who did show up, the energy appeared warm, shared jokes, casual group photos, and a familiar holiday comfort that sent longtime viewers straight into nostalgia. Kids like Jackson, Ember, and Bode brought a burst of joy to the gathering, reminding everyone why the Roloff family captured hearts in the first place. Love, childhood wonder, and traditions that never fade. But fans couldn't help zooming in, literally, analyzing every detail in the background for clues about who organized the celebration and who felt comfortable enough to be there. Some saw this as proof that despite years of public tension, the Roloffs still carry a bond far deeper than disagreements seen on TV. Others argued this was the result of carefully coordinated holiday scheduling, each side of the family meeting separately and only certain snapshots making it online. The questions grew louder. Did some choose to stay away? Or were they simply hosting their own private Thanksgiving away from the cameras and controversy? Because for this family, absence always tells a story. And that's what makes this reunion so fascinating, not just who arrived, but the names missing from the guest list. Was their absence about boundaries and independence, or lingering scars from years of emotional strain, property disputes, and reality TV pressure? The truth is, fans may not see the full picture, but the fact that any branches of this family tree spent the holiday together feels like a step forward. Even if not everyone is ready to take that step yet. Roloff Farms has never been just property. It was a dream built board by board, a family identity, a TV empire, and over time, a line drawn in the dirt. When the negotiations and inheritance plans collapsed, viewers witnessed every tear and tense conversation play out on national television. What was once a symbol of shared future became a reminder of very different visions and very real heartbreak. For some, the farm represented a legacy. For others, it was a burden and a source of conflict they couldn't escape. So, when several Roloffs were spotted celebrating Thanksgiving not far from the farmland that divided them, fans couldn't help but wonder. Were these smiles a sign of healing? Or just a temporary ceasefire for the sake of the holiday? Observant fans picked up on something familiar: caution. Social posts were picture perfect, but also strategically cropped. Certain members appeared in one photo, but not another. The farm itself, the backdrop of so many memories, was noticeably absent from every frame. It's subtle but telling. Even in moments of togetherness, the shadow of the land still lingers. Trust takes time, relationships take work. And the Roloffs appear to be rebuilding carefully, one conversation, one shared meal, and one hopeful step forward at a time. With cast members stepping away and rumors continuing to swirl about the fate of Little People, Big World, this reunion brought something fans weren't expecting: hope. For the first time in a long time, the Roloffs weren't separated by storylines, geography, or camera crews. They were simply a family sharing Thanksgiving together. Even without everyone present, viewers found comfort in seeing multiple branches of the Roloff family reconnect. It served as a reminder that behind years of tension, disagreements, and business decisions, there's still genuine love tying them together. And from a production standpoint, reunions like this don't go unnoticed. TLC has always understood the emotional core of the show: weddings, bobbies, conflict, and the healing that comes after. If the Roloffs are showing renewed willingness to gather, it could open the door to fresh story arcs. A focus on repairing relationships rather than rehashing old wounds. Family milestones shared on screen again. New beginnings, including how they navigate life beyond the farm feud. Fans online are reading this moment as a hint that the heart of the show isn't fading, it's evolving. The days of a united, all-under-one-roof Roloff clan might be over, but a more realistic portrayal of their adult lives could be exactly the refresh LPBW needs. This Thanksgiving reunion proved something powerful. Even when the cameras stop rolling, the Roloffs are still a family. The Roloff Thanksgiving reunion wasn't just a family dinner, it was a message. A reminder that even when life takes people in different directions, when disagreements become walls, and when a farm becomes the symbol of everything that went wrong, family can still find its way back to the same table. This gathering showed something powerful. Time might create distance, but it can also heal it. And sometimes all it takes is one holiday, one hug, one conversation behind closed doors to start rebuilding what was broken. Fans have questioned whether the Roloffs could ever close this chapter of division. Whether Little People, Big World had reached its final page. But this Thanksgiving proved that their story isn't finished. There are still moments worth sharing and memories still waiting to be made. So what comes next? Will this reunion be the spark that leads to a renewed relationship? More family appearances? A fresh direction for the show? No one knows for sure, and maybe that's the beauty of it. The future of the Roloff family remains unwritten. But hope has never been stronger. Thank you for watching and for being part of the journey with us. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and we'll see you in the next video.